In a spooky forest, a girl named Emma gets lost. Her parents find a doll that looks just like her, and it leads them on a dangerous journey to break a curse and save their daughter. This amazing story will touch your heart and keep you on the edge of your seat. Once upon a time, I lived with my parents, John and Elizabeth, in a small town surrounded by a spooky forest. We were a happy family, especially me, Emma, with my bright blue eyes and a heart full of curiosity. One day, I decided to go on an adventure in the woods to explore the wonders of nature. As the hours passed, the sun started to go down, and my parents began to worry. The forest was known for being unpredictable and dangerous. My parents searched for me everywhere, calling out my name in panic. Eventually, they came across a clearing where they found a creepy old doll lying on the ground. The doll was in horrible condition, with a cracked face, missing eye, and messy hair. My dad's breath caught in his throat as he realized the doll looked just like me. It sent shivers down their spines. He picked up the doll, and a strange feeling washed over him. They feared that I might be lost forever or trapped somewhere unknown. My mom couldn't hold back her tears as she tightly held the doll close to her chest. Exhausted and heartbroken, my parents returned home that night. The house felt empty and silent. To break the silence, my dad placed the doll on the mantelpiece, a haunting reminder of the emptiness they felt without me. Days turned into weeks, and sorrow enveloped my parents' lives. But then, in the darkest hours of the night, they heard a faint whisper echoing through the house. My parents couldn't believe their ears. The voice sounded like mine, their dear Emma. Filled with hope, they followed the voice to my empty room. The walls that were once bright and full of life now seemed eerie, as if secrets were waiting to be revealed. They stood in awe as they saw the doll standing on the mantelpiece, its eyes seeming to come to life. "It's me. You found me." The doll spoke softly, barely audible. The sensation sent chills down their spines. They realized the impossible. The doll was me, their missing daughter. My mom trembled with disbelief, her voice shaking as she asked, "Emma, is that really you?" The doll nodded, tears welling up in its eyes. I explained that when I entered the woods, I was attracted to a beautiful melody. The song led me deeper into the forest, until I stumbled upon an old cottage. Inside, I found a dusty music box, and its enchanting melody captivated me. Little did I know, the music box was cursed. As I opened it, a strange energy engulfed me, and I found myself transferred into the doll. My real body remained trapped in the cottage. My parents' love for me burned brighter than ever. They promised to free me from the curse and embarked on a journey back into the treacherous woods. The air felt heavy, and the forest seemed to anticipate their arrival. Days turned into nights, and they faced numerous challenges, but their love guided them. Finally, they reached the dreaded cottage. Hidden deep within the trees, the cottage was old and decrepit, covered in moss and ivy. Inside, they found the room where my body was imprisoned. With the knowledge they had gathered, they performed a spell, pouring their love, hope, and determination into breaking the curse. As they chanted the incantation, the magic box shattered into countless pieces, creating a burst of dazzling light. Dust filled the air, and my mom couldn't stop her tears of joy as they looked upon me. Free at last, we embraced, and I finally felt the warmth of their love. After the darkness I had endured, returning home, my mom placed the torn remains of the doll in a small box, a symbol of the horrors we had overcome. I stayed close to my parents, never venturing too far from their side. Appreciating the second chance at life I was given, years passed, and our family's bond grew stronger. I blossomed into a young woman, filled with wisdom and compassion. Our terrifying experience in the woods taught us the fragility of life and the power of love. As the sun set over our peaceful town, we remained forever grateful for the extraordinary journey that brought us all back home, reunited and whole once more.